Many TSC teachers have started joining the Teacher Professional Development Program, commonly known as TPD, where they are doing online courses that are required by the government of Kenya. And the cohort number 1 have reached at a point that they have been asked to create a TPD e-portfolio website. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create such a website, and I'm going to show you an example that I created for a teacher. If you want me to do this job for you, please make sure that you reach out to me using the number on the screen, or go in the video's description and find my phone number. Now, first of all, I will show you an example of the website that I created for one of my favorite teachers. Now, this is the home page. This is how it looks like. It reads his name and his picture, and of course I've just said that this is a TPDE portfolio. I've put the school that he teaches and of course his TSE number. Then we have the strength. These are the things that you're going to be told to write about. So what you'll do, you'll just submit your written information, and all I need to do is to come and feed in this very website. So this is his strengths. We have goals, and we have achievements, we have TPD journey, and so on and so forth. And remember, this is graded, so when you are doing this, make sure that you are doing it in the perfect way possible, because you are looking for marks. Without wasting much time, I want to show you how you can create this website in a very simple and easy way. The first thing you need to do is to visit sites.google.com, and this website will load, and make sure that you've logged in using your email. Now it will show you these templates. You have portfolio, you have blank one. If you want to create it from scratch, you'll click on blank. You have event, help center, project, and all that. So you will click on portfolio because that is what you want to create, and it will load for you a template that you are going to edit. All right, and you are going to edit this template to suit what you want. Now it has this very home page, just as simple as that, and then it has about page. This is how it looks like. You will have to edit it, and then it has also the project page, and this on this project page you're going to put the projects that you've been working on, and so on and so forth. Now we start with the home page, and on this home page I want to delete some things and put there my own. So all I need to do, for example, this one I'm going to use this, so I won't delete it. And let me see, this one I may use it, so I won't delete it. But from here I don't think I'm going to use this, so I'll delete it. And also this section for pictures or projects, if you have them, you'll put them here. These are links to external websites that you may want to include in here, but for me I really don't have that, so I'll click in here, and then I will also delete this. I don't really need this, and yeah, this. So I'll remain with this on this very site. Then on the about, if you have information about yourself, you're going to write in here. But the work that he submitted, he didn't have about, so I didn't write that. So for this, you may want to edit it, or you may want to do away with it. Now, how can you add extra pages? Because that is what you may be asking yourself. If you see here, I have several pages in here that are representing the information that he gave me. So all you need to do now is to come to pages, and on these pages you need to add a new page. You can delete or add. All right, so all I need to do is to come, I want to delete this because I'm not using it, so I'll delete this, so that I have this home. Also projects, I don't really think I have projects to put in here, so I'm going to delete it. So if you come back to our website, it doesn't have the very pages, but now we need to add the new pages. So for example, you want to add a page, let's say strengths. So I'll come in here and click on this icon. You see this icon? I'll click here. It asks you to either create a new link, create a full page, or you create, what is this? You create a new menu section. So all I need to do is to click on this very page, and then I want to write here the name of the page. So I'm going to write here strengths, just as easy as that. And then if you want advanced features, you can always click in here and find advanced features, but that we are not going to add in here. All I need to do is now to click on done, just like that. So I have my page as strength. If you come back here, the preview now shows that you have home page and strengths page. If you want to add another page, say goals, I'll come back in here and click on this plus icon, remember? So I'll click in here and I'll need to name this. So I'm going to name this as goals, just like that. And then I'm going to click OK. Then you need to arrange these very pages. Remember, you have strengths before goals. So I need to rearrange this to suit this my website. You start with strengths followed by goals. So I'll come back in here and make sure that they are following each other. So I'll come, click and drag just like that. I'll place it in here and it will change this very lineup. Then I'll need to add another page, say achievements. So I'll come back in here and hit on the plus. I now know that you know this, and write achieve. How do we write achievements? Achievements. I guess that is it. And then I click on done. See, again, it has rearranged itself. All I need to do is to click and drag and put it below there, and it will have that. Now after that, I need now to edit these sections. All right, so here I'm going to put the name of the person who is, you know, giving me this job. So for example, let me assume I'm the teacher. All right, so I write Mr. Kazungu Duncan. Say Kazungu A Duncan, just like that. Sorry, Duncan, just like that. I may or may not include Mr. If you are good with it, just leave it at Mr. Kazungu. If you're not, just write Kazungu Duncan. And then after that, I will change this picture to suit my picture, of course. So I'll come and click on these three dots and then say replace image and say upload. And I'll come to my pictures. I don't know if I have pictures in here. Let me see. I have pictures for, I think, for thumbnails. Maybe, let me assume this is my picture, all right? So I'll come and say open, and it will open. Ta-da! That is Mr. Kazungu. So all I need to do is to resize it so that my head is well seen, right? And after that, I need now to add maybe the school that I'm teaching and so on and so forth. So I'll come in here and say, click here and say school. Let me write in caps, school, and say I'm teaching in, for example, which school? St. Agnes, for example, St. Agnes. Let me just say St. Agnes. Or should I add high school? I don't know. But I'll be repeating myself. So let me just say St. Agnes, just like that. And then I will hit tab on the keyboard so that I can write my TSC number. And say, for example, 52. Let me assume that is it. I don't know. I'm not a teacher anyway, so I'm just guessing. And after that, you see, at least I have my name. I have the school that I'm teaching. If I have the picture for the school, I may want to include it in here. But for this case, I'm not going to include it. Then here, I'm going to, if just you are designing it and maybe somebody will be viewing it and would like to contact you for you to design for him or her, then you'll want to put the rights reserved, all right? So I'll just say all, say all rights, I'm typing too fast, all rights reserved, just like that. And then I'll say, for example, Aero Productions, that is my company, Aero Productions, and then I'll put something like my contact, all right? So I may say a full colon and say, for example, my email, duncan@gmail.com, and maybe in brackets I'll put my phone number, just like that. And then all I need to do is now to reduce the size of this. If you want to reduce the size, you first of all select all the text. So I'll click in here, hit Ctrl A to select all. Then I'll need to come here and change the size. So I may say something like 14 or something like 12. So if I click in here, you can even write the size in points. So I'll just say 12, sorry, not 21, 12, just like that. And then I will want to center this. So I'll just come here and align to the center. Just as simple as that. Now the home page, I think I don't want to include a lot of information because I still have other pages to edit. So for my home page, I feel this is good, but there's one thing I want to add. I want to add what we call a header. A header makes a website to look so cute. A header is this. You see this part, TPD journey. This part is called a header. Now, how can you add that? I'll come in here. If you hover over this top part of the website, you'll see this drop down and it's asking you to add a header. All I need to do is to click on it and then it will add this header. You may change the name of the header, but for me, what I like is that I want it to read the name of the page. As simple as that. But you may want to change it. For this, I want to change it because this is just home. Then the next thing I want to edit also is this part. I want to put there my name so that when it is loading, it's not loading your name. Look at this part. You are seeing this part. It's reading your name. I don't want it to read that way. I want it to read my name. All right. So all I need to do is to select this and write there Mr. Kazungu Duncan. Just like that. I'm writing too fast. So once I've done that, it has automatically changed from your name to Mr. Kazungu Duncan. So when somebody is, loading this website, he already knows whose website it belongs to. So after that, I need now to start editing the other pages. I'll click on strengths, and on the strengths now I need to start from scratch. Now, first of all, I want to add a header. All I need to do is to click on add header and it automatically picks the name of the page. But I've said you can edit this to suit what you want. So I'll have the strength. Then from there, I'll decide to have a picture and some text. A picture and some text. Look at this. For example, this you have a picture, text. If you come to this teaching philosophy and you scroll down in here, you'll see that you have a picture and text. It's still loading. Just give it some time. I think yes, it has loaded. So you have a picture and some text. So that is what I want to adopt in this very website. So I'll come back here and now I'll choose. You see these content blocks. I'm going to choose this first one. You see it has a picture, then text. If you want two pictures, then text. If you want only pictures, and so on and so forth. So for me, I'm going to pick the first one. I just click on it and it will automatically bring this block in here. Now here it's where I'm going to put my picture. So I'll just click on add and say upload, and then I'll come to downloads. I think I have some photos in here. So for example, I'm speaking about strengths. I think I had one for strengths. Let me see this one. Can choose this and say open, and it automatically inserts it there. Then in here, I'm going to write the topic that I'm speaking about. So if I come back to strengths, we have this, my strengths as a teacher. So all I need to do is to copy this. Allow me to copy this, please, and come back in here and paste it there. Then backspace a little bit, and then Control A. I'm going to reduce this size a little bit to something like 30 or 32. Let me see, 30. Yeah, so that it is only on one line. Then you see here they're saying click to edit text. So I'll just click in there and pick the text. Please allow me to copy this text. So for example, I need this. I'll just come and copy and come in here and paste. Now I'll need to just hit backspace. Now you see the text is in there. Now how do we change these colors? Because you see it has copied everything because I had already edited this, but how can you do that? So for example, if this was just black, so I'll just do away with the color. So it should be as plain as this. Now, how can you edit this into what you want to have? So for me, I picked this as the main subject. So I'll select this and come in here. You see this B says bold. So I'll just click on bold. And then if you want to underline it, you'll click here, underline. If you want to italize it, you'll italize it as you wish. But for me, I just want it to be bold. Then I can change the color by just clicking on this A and changing the color to what I want. So for example, if I want it to be red, I just click here. The code is FF0000. That is for red. I'll just click there and it changes to red. You can edit it as you wish to edit it. All right. So this, I think for this page, I'm already done. You may want to copy all other this information, but the difference is the same. The good thing you have to know is how to edit this to suit that which you want. Now, if I want to edit goals, again, I'll do the same. I'll come in here and pick this. You see this? And then I'm going to put here a picture and text here. But remember, before that, we need to create a header. Now, I'll just come and click on add header. It automatically picks these goals. Then I'll come in here and upload a picture. Then I come, I think I had one for goals. This is for goals. I'll put in there. Then the text here will read, I think is my goals as a teacher or something. Yeah, my goals as a teacher. Please allow me to copy this and then come in here and paste. Ta-da! My goals as a teacher. Just like that. Click here to add text. I'll come back in here and pick this. Just like that. Please, I don't have time to go and retype this. Allow me just to copy this. But for you, you'll have already have a different information apart from this, and you're going to edit it as you wish. You may want to change this to your favorite color. So for example, if your favorite color is red or yellow or green, you're going to come and click on it and it will change as you wish. And by the way, you may want one of the words to lead you to an external website. So how can you do that? So for example, I want inspiring to lead me to an external page. How do I do that? So I'll come to inspiring, I'll select inspiring, just that alone. And then you come to this. You see this? They have written there insert link. So I'll just click in here and they want me to put a link here. So for example, I'll come just here and search inspiring. So that we look on our website that is giving us about inspiring, maybe for example definition. So I'll just click on that and it will load this very website. So what I want to do is to copy the link of the website and paste it on my website. So I'll come in here, right click and say copy. Then I'll come back here and I'll just paste that very link and say apply. Now you see it's now highlighted, and it in fact it is highlighted. It is changing the text color, and of course it's also underlined. So that means it will lead us to an external page. We shall see that in a few. The last thing I want to teach you is to create a drop down menu. You see, this is the main menu, but sometimes you may want to have a menu that has drop downs, so there are other pages under it. For example, if you come back to this our website, if you reach to reflection on the topics, we have several topics that are under this main topic. So how can you have this drop down that is clickable, and you can click and go read about, for example, pedagogy. What is this? I don't know. So how can you create this drop down? So what you want to do is to create a new page, and to do that you come to pages, and I'm just going to click on this plus and call it, for example, reflections, just like that, and say done. And I'm going to drag this and put it below in here. Now this reflections is our main page, and under this page we need to have sub pages. So all I need to do is to create those sub pages. For example, we had a page about teaching professionalism. So all I need to do is to click on plus and say teaching, sorry, typing too fast, again, teaching professionalism, just like that, and say done. Now when it comes to this, I'll just drag and put it below this. You see, I'm not going to put it under this, but I'm going to put it just, you see, inside that. I don't know how to put this. Put it inside the reflection. When it is selected as that, you just release. So it will create a drop down, and to know that it has created a drop down, look at this icon. You can open and close. All right, so drag and put it on top of that main page. Okay, I'll repeat that again. For example, I need to create pedagogy. I don't know the meaning anyway. So I'll just come in here and say pedagogy, just like that, and say done. Then I'll drag this and put it on top of these reflections, and ta-da, it has created another subtopic. I can close and open. You can also view it in here. You see, they are different. And then when it comes to editing, you will still apply the same editing criteria that I've shown you to edit the strengths page and the goals page. The difference is the same. You will include as many images as you wish to. You can also include as many links as you want to. If you have external websites that you want to send your viewer or your visitor on your website 2. Now, how do we save this? Because we've just done all this, but we haven't saved it into our website. It's not our website yet. This is just maybe a prototype of a website, but then we need to actualize it so that it becomes a website that somebody can visit and see your progress. All right. So all you need to do is to come and hit publish, and once you hit that, it will say website address. Should it read Mr. Kazungu Duncan if you wish to, but for me I'm going to change it so that it doesn't have these hyphens and all this. So I'll change this to Duncan Kazungu, or Duncan Atenya, or something, or Kazungu Duncan, the name that you wish to use. All right, it should be your name, maybe I would suggest, because it will be easier for you to remember this website. So for me, I'm going to use Duncan Kazungu as my very website, so that it reads sites.google.com/view/Duncan Kazungu. So this will become my website. So once that is done, and you can read this, make it easier for people to visit your site with custom domain link, such as www.yourdomain.com. You can manage this. All right, if you want to set other stuff, but I'm going not to show you that because I'm just showing you the basics to creating this very website. If you want more, I can create another video for that. Who can view your site? Anyone. Just allow anyone to view your site. But if you want to limit it to specific people, you can come and click on manage and go and pick on the options that are available. So search engines, request public search engines not to display your site. If you don't want the public to access your website from Google, then you can limit it. But for me, I want, in case somebody is looking for my website, I want them to find it on Google. That is cool for me. So I'll just click on publish. I'm not going to limit it to anything, but I'm going to allow everybody and anything to find it on Google. So I'm going to click on publish, and it's now publishing it. Now it has published it to our website. Now, how can we access this website? So I'll just come, let me close this. I'll just come in here and say sites.google.com. Now I'll say /view. Remember our website /Duncan Kazungu, just like that, and say enter. Ta-da! We now have our website. It's working, my friends. It's working. Look at that. I think I love this. I have my phone number there. All rights reserved. I can come to strengths. Let's look at the strengths. You see, it's working. It's changed everything. Let's come to goals. Now look at that. Remember, we put a website here, right? When we were having the, this thing, when we put our link in there. So let's see if it is working. So all you need to do is to click on it. And when you click on it, it should load that very website. So if I click on it, it is redirecting to that very website. And it will load that website and tell me the contents of that very website. All right. So that is how you put an external link on this. And look at this. It has already loaded the external link that I've just clicked on. So if you want to refer somebody maybe to your Facebook, to your YouTube, to your Twitter, to your TikTok, and all those sites, you can do that using the very link that I showed you before. Now look at this. We just created some subtopics under reflection. So if you look at this, it is clickable and it is working. So my friend, this is how you can create a simple e-portfolio website for the TPD program, and this is going to earn you marks. If you want to create a professional website, not just like a quack, but a person who understands this, please reach out to me on the number on the screen, or you can visit the video's description to find my number or my email, and let's talk. We can do this business, and I help you to score these grades. I hope that this video has been of great help to you, and if that is the case, please make sure that you like this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that I can reach out to many more people. If you have questions, please remember to drop me a comment, and if you have suggestions, also remember to drop me a comment. To learn how to make YouTube thumbnails like Mr. Beast, that video is here. To learn how to create or choose your YouTube handles, that video is here. My name is Duncan. This is CEO Figure, and I hope that I will see you in the next video. Peace.